Hey y'all, this is Who All Comin, the Kinfolk podcast. I'm a ruined assassin, and we got Jay Monet. Hey,
Hey,
all right, twin. We already know how many stars for the week.
and you already know, you go first.
Okay, I am gonna say a four.
Oh,
The week was, pretty decent. Wasn't too bad. We had um So it was the first week of kindergarten for ours. So we did like a week of special stuff. So, the first night we did a movie night, to kind of get over the nerves and stuff, whatever. Good, bad, ugly movie night, right? Then we did ice cream the next day, Wednesday. And then on Thursday we did pizza. We went to Cece's Pizza. And then Friday we did a game night. So it was really cool, something for everybody to look forward to, I guess, at the end of the week or end of the weekday, And then on Saturday, took a little impromptu day trip with the twin, went to New Orleans, little Nola,
Lil
had a good time
Nola.
there. So yeah, little Nola, nothing fancy, but had a good time. So yeah, I'd say a four. Yeah, I think a four is a good answer for this week.
You do anything
What about you, twin?
today after school or no?
No, it was for the first week and the first week only. So today was a regular degular. Like okay, come in, you've gotten picked up from, daycare and stuff, whatever. Let's come on in, get some dinner going, and it's Monday, so you gotta take your trash. So, just regular, getting back into it. I didn't want him to get used to it, it's like every day we're gonna do something just because I'm in school. No, it was for that first week while you were transitioning, So yeah, nothing special.
Living for the weekend, girl. Living for
Right.
the weekend.
Right. It'd be so sad every time Monday come around.
I mean, yes, that's kind of a bad. Yeah. I don't know how you cushion them from that, like to not hate Mondays.
I mean, I don't think you can. It's the first day back. Even if Wednesday was the first day back from a weekend, it's still gonna be terrible. And then it's consistent, like you don't get an ease into period. Let me go to work on Mondays, but like never have any meetings the first half of the day so I can like get caught up on stuff and get my mind wrapped around it. But then I don't want meetings for the last half of the day either.
Well,
So
for a little while, you was off on, well, not off, working from home on Monday, so I think that made it a
mm,
little bit of an easier
I
transition
think
for you.
so too. I think so too because even though it's not the weekend, I still didn't have to do that god awful drive, that'd be my main thing is the drive. Really and truthfully.
I mean,
Ugh.
yeah, because your drive is kind of long, kind of long.
hmm hmm But you were doing
But
over your week.
okay, so for my week, obviously we're gonna let I'll touch on the Louisiana trip at the end because that was definitely the highlight of the week. Okay.
hmm
We did not record the prior week. So I think that week I went to the LMA concert, right? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that
Yep.
that
You
was we
did
go
the
to the
fourth.
LMA concert. So
But we talked
that
about that a little bit, I thought.
okay.
No, no, y'all getting
I
ready.
said I don't think we
Yeah.
didn't record.
Yeah.
So I mean that concert was good. It was actually my first concert. So
Yep, setting
week
the
bef
bar.
yeah, the week before that I went to a Wings game. Then I went to an LMA concert. And then I'm in Louisiana.
No, we did the end of summer pool party.
We
And
did the
then
pool we did the pool party. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we did our pool party and it was fun. After the pool party, that would have been I'm looking at my calendar now. Because August,
hmm
I don't know if I'm gonna have another August like this August ever again because we still I went to a paint and sip on Wednesday and then on Saturday went to NOLA. So then I have one more thing planned for this month. Oh, we're gonna talk about it next week. But one more thing planned for this month, and then
hmm
I've got my whole like year of doing stuff for just me, just
And
for
okay,
funsies,
for
in
some
1 month.
reason.
No, no, I
Okay.
got it all in 1 month. I just got it all in 1 month. Like,
Hmm.
some people spread it out throughout the year. No, no, I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
August, I'm gonna just load it up. Because after that, we do the cruise in September, but after that, whatever.
It's
But
holiday season.
the we start holiday season because I cannot wait until October 1st. As y'all know, I love to do my thing. But so yeah, the paint tip was fun. We did a fall theme, like Halloween thing. I would show y'all, but I don't want to. So we did that. And then in NOLA, so I had my very first flight. It was not bad. I did not.
Yeah.
I thought I'd be more like tripped out than I was, as far as like, should I take my anxiety medication before I get on the plane? But then I was like, it's gonna make me sleepy, so I was like, nah. I'll just,
Hmm.
it's fine. I'll just leave the window up if I could take it. If I can't, I just close that bitch down.
Yeah, yeah.
It is what it is. I had a book downloaded, so I was reading the whole time there. Now I did ride the Skylink for the very first time also.
Hmm.
I probably should have got prepared for that one a little bit
I
more,
tried to tell her. I told her, look,
because
y'all
don't
know
just tell me it's
if you've
fast.
gone
I'm
through
like, oh,
DFW and you got on that Skylink,
okay.
I tried to tell her. I said, okay, now you need to hold on because this thing does move. I told her that. I told her that before we got on,
No, I
y'all.
mean,
So
yes, because no, because it's a train. I'm thinking, yes, it's going to move because it's a train. What you didn't say was hold down or fall down. You didn't say
yeah,
that. You did not say that, because I've been on a train, where you hold on to the little
yeah.
thing.
No, this ain't
No,
the
that's
same.
that's not what that was. At that point,
Yeah,
I had to lock my knees and clench my booty cheeks. I was holding on to the pole
yeah.
so hard. I
Oh.
was like, And I'm like, I'm about to fall. But like before anything happened, I'm just like,
Hmm.
girl, if I'd have failed, I probably would have went home. I would be like, you know what? It's not in the cards for me. It's not the cards in the
Just that one thing would have
in the
taken you
DFW
out.
airport. Yeah, like this is a sign. I need to stop it.
And I'm
So
like,
too
well,
much.
I don't know what you're gonna do for 8 hours because I'm going to NOLA.
Maybe I'd have Ubered home so fast. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, no.
Right.
So after that was pretty. It was pretty smooth. We got on there. We was in business class. I was like, ooh, I don't know how to fly like the regular people. So we went in this class. And it was the row to ourselves. I had the window. Twin was on the end. We was cool, comfortable, great. Uh,
Yep, yep. And once they got that AC on, we was real good.
once the AC was on, I was like, is it gonna be hot this whole time? Because if it is, I'm gonna be irritated. And
No.
that's an hour and a
And I
half
told her, I said, no,
flight.
I promise you it's not.
I was like, I don't do the heat. I get irritated. I will be up here like, well, you know what? Knock on the pilot's door, because I know you got air
Look,
up there. You can let somebody in. You got
right?
air.
Right?
Because
You get tackled so fast.
I'm with somebody. I'm with somebody.
Mm-mm, I don't
Why
know
they
her.
running?
No.
Girl. not, not you quickly. Hey, look, I'm going to NOLA. You will be in jail. I don't know what
Right.
to tell you.
I got somewhere to be. Sorry about your luck.
Hey, tap me on my shoulder and get me off the plane. Girl, my dogs are about to drive me crazy right now. Do you hear them? You don't hear them. But if y'all hear my dogs in the background,
Yeah, no,
they assholes. I don't know what to tell you.
no. And you know what? Kinfolk has never seen your dog, so at this point, they're convinced that you're crazy. So, I
Right? It's
mean,
like every time you're like, "Oh, do you hear the dogs?" And everybody's like, "This bitch ain't even got no fucking dogs. I don't know what the fuck she's talking
right,
about."
right.
I'm gonna insert a picture of my dogs here.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm
Okay.
not gonna say.
She probably ain't gonna do
It's
that,
not.
but
It's
yeah,
not.
I heard one of them that time. That time I did hear one of them.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
My dogs are assholes. But
But of course, she could be, trying to really sell it and had like, the sound
try to
effects to
play it
the
on my
side. No.
phone. Got the little app. Got the phone. Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh my gosh, my dogs are assholes. But
Yeah.
yeah, what it is. Um, yeah. So once we landed in NOLA, it was really smooth. Like we landed in NOLA. Got almost directly outside. Got our Uber within 2 minutes.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Now
That
I
was
will say
Willie,
it
right?
was seamless except for that heat. Okay, you do get smacked by the heat once you exit the doors from the terminal. Like you go outside and it's just like, oh yeah, you in Swamp City. And it was just the humidity. Cause we hot in Texas. We are
Mhm.
hot in Texas, but we ain't got that humidity that make it
Just
heavy,
yeah. Mm-mm.
you know? I
It's
think I
just
think the
wet.
last time I experienced that one, I was in Florida, and that was a couple of years ago, and it was just like, but anyway, so that was the only thing. But yeah, no, and then we quickly got our Uber, and then we ate at Up and Adam.
The
So,
black owned brunch spot.
had the cranberry mimosa to start, some catfish, shrimp and grit,
Hmm.
the boudin balls, and the
Lobster
crab.
bites. Lobster bites.
I want to say it was crab bite.
Fire
Nah, that's
lobster.
the other one. I want to say it was the crab bite.
Okay. Well, we had bites of something. It was good.
It was
It
good.
was
It was good.
lobster.
It was
Anyway,
crab.
yeah. Had the shrimp and
Uh,
not shrimp. We had fish and grits.
yeah, we had the catfish and grill. Yep. hmm
I'm sorry.
Yep.
It
No,
was
it was
good.
pretty good. It was pretty good. You know, it wasn't nothing to write home about, but it was good, though. I will say that. Hey,
Hey,
cousin.
Hey, cousin said left me and went to New Orleans.
Yeah.
girl.
I just saw it. Yeah. Yes. Hey, cousins, how are y'all doing?
Good, how
Good.
you
How you
doing?
doing?
Good.
Don't do that.
Okay. Right.
So, okay, let me see the nails, girl.
So, okay. So, a few popped off.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
A few popped off because I forgot to put my base gel, but I just redid them.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I feel like, hold on, this way. Okay, yeah, hold on, this way. I feel like if I just practice a little bit more, I'll be okay.
Okay. Yeah, I
And
feel
you
like it
had the
too.
liquid gel or the what glue you using?
And one in it's like a little black tube,
It's gel.
liquid gel.
Okay, that's the one
That
I got.
cures the one that cures with the LED light.
Okay.
Little
That's the
light.
same thing I forgot to
Yeah.
do. I forgot to put the base coat on. I did the primer, the dehydrator, and I forgot to put the base coat.
The base
So
gel, yeah.
so
So I
but I
went back and
did it
did the
this
base
time.
gel. But I feel like doing the base gel, they stick on there. When the base gel is on there, they stick on there. But if you skip that step, then yeah, you're gonna have to go back and redo some stuff.
Yeah. So
So yeah.
they look good
But
there,
they hold them
girl.
on pretty good. And then I had bought some press on toenails a while back. I'm gonna have to take a picture of those and send them in the group. I think they look good. I told somebody today they saw my toes and they was like, "Girl, your toes look good." And I said, "Girl, those are
Really? So you got they're short or you got sandals on? Or can you wear shoes with
press
them?
shoes." No, you can wear them with shoes. Like they only cover the base part of your nail. They don't cover the extended
Okay.
toenail. So they're really comfortable. I haven't had no problems today. Like it comes with the set that I got, it comes with I got it for $6. It came with um a 3D like glue sticky
Mm-hmm.
pad that you can put on there and it comes with nail glue too. So I just used a combination of both of them and I did them yesterday. They still are pretty good. One a little iffy, but shit.
Right.
Baby, compared to spending $200, I'll look a
No,
little
for
raggedy if
real.
I get it right.
For
I'm
real.
sorry, because that's so expensive. Like, nah. And then I got the callus remover, so then I just like do it about my feet.
Girl,
Anyway, hmm.
She
I
said, I
gotta
ain't gotta go to
find one. I
nobody
had
nail
bought
shop. I got
one.
it.
Look, I need to get it because I bought one and I know I bought it recently and it's
Oh,
somewhere. I'm like I didn't even take it out the package. Like it never I don't even think it made it upstairs. I gotta
yeah.
find it.
It works.
But
It works really good.
yeah. Yeah, I like it. And then I'll do like the oil and or Aquaphor and vitamin E and stuff whatever when I put my feet down, especially after I've exfoliated a lot. So
Mhm. Yeah.
but
The skin
But
cancer.
why don't you go ahead and give us your stars of the week, and then we'll go ahead and fill you back in on Nola since we just got up to the point where we landed.
Stars of the week. Shit, a one, a zero, because I was all sick and shit
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah.
and hurting, and then like yeah, I'm gonna call tomorrow. Like, and then I was talking to Jennifer earlier, and I was like, I wonder has my IUD shifted because like hips, like the pain in my legs and shit, like it's so weird. So definitely because it all stems from this migraine. That's where it all stems from anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and call. I'm gonna have to call the neuro doctor because I don't want it to like. Let's say I'm out of the game, pass out, bitch fall the wrong way. I can be fucking paralyzed. I don't even know, but like when you deal with your spine, that's something serious to really
Yeah.
like take into account. So
Well, and then plus,
I'm
not
gonna
to
call
mention, if
tomorrow.
you fall and you outside and stuff, whatever, you hit your head the wrong
You
way.
hit your head, that's it.
You ain't got to
It,
worry
it
about
could
no
be a wrap.
being paralyzed.
No, for real. Shit. You'll be in a hey BK.
Yeah, just she hurt you. She hurt you. Just go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just pat on the head, she'll be all right.
Not patting on the head.
But
Okay.
no, it was bad. There was some bad pain that I was in. Like I haven't experienced that kind of pain in a while. Like I've never even went. I don't even think I went through that pain in association with a migraine. Like that pain was like up there with being like delivering, giving childbirth. Like that pain was up there, y'all. It was really up there, and that's a pain that you can't you can't compare that pain to nothing given
Right.
childbirth because when you're doing those contractions, that shit hit different. And I was just I couldn't sit still. Like I was in pain. Like I've never
Hmm.
and I have a high pain tolerance. And I was like, bro, something is wrong with me. But it was just dehydration though. Dehydration.
And I sit here and I
Yeah.
got a water timer on, and I'm like, okay, everybody at work in my cubicle and stuff, whatever. I tell them, all right, y'all, time to water your flesh prisons, or all right, y'all, drink some water. And whether they do it or not, they hear it, right? And one
Mm-hmm.
person said,
Yeah.
okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and buy a water bottle. So they went by, and then I said, y'all know something crazy? So y'all know how I bother y'all about water and stuff, whatever. I said, my sister and my cousin get it way worse than y'all do. And guess what my cousin did? And they were like, what? I said, she done went and got dehydrated. Didn't drink a single drop of water or something. I said, how did that happen?
She was throwing up. That's different.
Hmm.
Bro. But when I tell y'all, literally, I didn't even drink this fast that weekend because I Friday night I might have had me a drink. I don't think I did. But because I knew I was gonna be outside, yeah, when I said I was drinking water, drinking Gatorade, drinking everything, I was so surprised that I was as sick as I was on Monday because I was actually doing what I was supposed to do.
Mm.
I don't.
It
Normally
ain't fair.
I don't stay hydrated for nothing for nobody. But this time I was actually
That's probably where you
hydrated.
fucked up. Did you have a pinch of salt in your
And
water?
probably because I gotta keep
That's why
the
people don't wash
same
their cars after a
routine.
certain point.
Right?
Like, you know.
I should have just had me some damn liquor. I would have been fine.
Right, going on and have a little tequila, a little vodka, and you'd have been fine come, the next day. But did you have a pinch of water in your pinch of salt in your water?
Um, so we have the liquid IVs, and liquid IVs are like salt.
I do
Like it's
like.
I need a different flavor because I don't like the flavor of mine. It's the peach
Yeah, I
flavor,
don't
and I
like the
just like
citrus
the way it
one,
tastes.
but if I don't
Yeah.
have liquid IV, then I'll try to do a pinch of salt.
Okay. I never thought about that, but I guess that does make a lot of sense.
Because
And it
that's all
probably
you're really
could be
doing with
a
the other one. The same thing with Gatorade and stuff, whatever, they just have salt in them.
yeah, it's like flavored salt. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Mm,
Mm-mm.
well, we're going to Houston this weekend, so
Okay.
Yeah.
we're gonna have to be hydrated for that.
And she was
Also, because I
mad. She
plan
was
on
mad at
being
us
at the
for leaving and
game.
stuff, whatever. Like, and she about to leave us.
Girl, it's strictly business. Look, strictly business, strictly football. That's it. No pleasure, just football.
Oh yeah, I remember that
Just
one. Okay.
football.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Uh,
I
well, see what your
It's
doctor
one of
say.
those trips.
Right for
But
real.
well, man, you know you can't travel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Okay. I can't travel. Okay. But no, my Star Wars is low. Like it could have been. It was a lot. It was stressful. So no stars for me.
What
And
happened
y'all had the
today
first
as
week of
far as
school
why
too?
you couldn't call?
Girl, I was busy.
Sleeping.
I had to. It's much. No.
Could that be Jennifer? I was told, girl, I don't know what happened. I said, well, when you laid down and closed your eyes and put the cover on you, I knew it was a wrap.
I'm gonna take a quick
Okay.
nap and then I'm gonna do what I gotta
And I be
do.
like, you don't do quick nap. Nah, that's it. Your day ruined.
No,
I'm
for real.
tired. Leave me alone. I don't sleep
Mm.
good.
It'd be 4 o'clock.
It's
I
very
call her. What you
hot.
doing, girl? I'm in the bed. I knew it. I knew it.
Okay. That's nice,
Whatever.
girl.
So Houston,
But it was.
you need to go to a
Uh-huh.
couple of food places in Houston because
Okay.
apparently Houston is like,
She gonna be out there with the kid.
huh?
Hey, with them, they waste my money.
I know,
Oh.
right?
But tell me though, because I'm like making provisions.
Well, I
It just
mean, well,
depends,
no,
you
I
know.
don't. I gotta look it up real fast. But Houston
No,
is
just send it to me.
Houston is like the New Orleans food, like as far as like everybody go there to eat. Because we went to New Orleans just to eat. When she said, "Oh, the flight is free," I said, "Let's go,
New Orleans has some really good food.
girl." They do.
Yeah, yeah.
It
They
makes
do.
you fall in love, and the people in New Orleans are amazing, and it
Oh
makes you fall
yeah.
in love with the
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
Yeah, and cause we met one of the server, and he was telling us about his like he was like, honestly, y'all want me to tell y'all where I go to eat? Because I'm like, you're a server, a waitress in a restaurant, and you're not calling the restaurant out,
He not
you
saying he
know?
going to the
Right.
restaurant. What he's saying?
Nah, he's not saying this is what I order. He said, y'all want to know where I go to eat. So we had a conversation like that. And then also one of our last Uber drivers that was taking us to the airport back for the day, she was putting us
Yeah.
on, and I'm like, this is what we needed first trip.
Yeah.
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 But
Yeah.
Because that one place we went to, the one that old dude suggested, Quartermaster, it's somewhere like the Uber driver was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I've been there like 20, 30 years ago, or whatever." Like her dad used to take her there every week or whatever. And I was like, "Oh, so that's a true staple that everybody don't know about." And I was like, "Oh,
hmm
okay." So we got in. So I was like, "Okay."
yeah,
Oh, did y'all have any beignets?
we did.
She did.
We did. We
I
did. I
love
had it.
those.
I
I don't
had it.
know how they taste in New Orleans though, but if they taste anything like they taste here, they probably taste better actually in New Orleans.
You know what? I
Oh
don't
my
know. And the lady
God.
was like, "You have to eat them fresh." Because we would ask the server, we were like,
Yeah.
"Okay, so we're trying to
You
get some
gotta eat them
beignets to take
fresh,
it back."
yeah.
And she was
Well,
like,
we
"Oh,
brought some
uh,
back with us, but
Oh,
my manager. Okay, so look, my manager asked like, "I want some beignets." I said, "Okay, I'll bring back because she let me have Saturday off without tripping. Usually be like, "What
yeah,
you
yeah.
doing? We need no." So she was like, "Okay, well, bring me some beignets." I said, "I brought that," but I told her, I said, "Look, they're not gonna be good fresh. Like they're not gonna be as fresh as they should be because when we went in
They
February, we
good.
brought beignets back to the room, like to the Airbnb, and they wasn't
Uh-huh.
good." So I was like,
Uh-huh.
I knew it was not gonna be good at the end of the day or the next day or whatever. But I was like, hey, the lady said air fry it, so try air fry it. I don't know.
yeah, yeah." Because she was like, "I don't
Yeah.
know. You really got beignets something you got to eat right there in the moment, fresh out the
Fresh out the
grease.
grease.
Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So even the other person was like, "Yeah, now you need to have the beignets right there." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah,
But we
Yes,
went to
I had
Cafe
fun.
Dumont in the airport. I
So
went to
y'all
the
did
one.
a so y'all did a vacation?
yeah, a day trip. Yeah." Yeah, we took the
Yeah.
first flight out, landed at like 8 something, and then we took the last flight out at 6. Well, it was supposed to be 6, but it ended up being
But
like
that's nice
6:30.
though. Like that's nice. It just gives you time just to hit certain spots, go ahead and come
Mm-hmm.
back
Mm-hmm.
home, call it
Yep.
a day. I want to start doing those because
Yeah. Yeah, we need
You
to
spend eight
because I mean, like
hours.
literally,
You're
we
still
and that's
doing
what we were
eight
saying.
hours doing bullshit here. Like you can spend 8 hours at work. Why you
Girl.
spend 8 hours in a different city
Only
for a little
because
while
I
and then
have
come back
to.
home? That's the only reason why. Because I gotta fund my next trip. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like
So,
we
but
landed, we
yeah.
went and we went to Up and Adam because I looked up black home
Mhm,
places and stuff, obviously. We went to Up and
mhm.
Adam, had their breakfast, their shrimp and grit, their boudin balls and stuff, whatever, and a couple of drinks there. Then we went and got a tour,
Did
a
y'all
double
take pictures
decker.
of the food?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We
I'm
had
about
to
to
go
look at
back
it
and
and
send
drool
them.
over it.
Okay, we got to send them and stuff, whatever. But after we
Uh,
did that, we were originally gonna do a walking tour, but we were like,
uh,
hey, it's gonna be hot. So then we decided not to do the walking tour, and then we decided to do a hop on, hop off thing. And what I liked about that one is you can go around as many times as you want to, get off, go to the attraction, and then as long as you at another spot before it's over, you can get back on another bus. So we did that first one, and I ain't gonna lie, like the heat, and we had ate and stuff, whatever. I slept through that first go round. So the second go round, we actually looked and I took pictures and stuff, whatever. And then we got up at the shop and we, kind of walked up and down and stuff, whatever, on the street. We was in the French Quarter at that point, so we just going up,
Oh,
whatever.
and then she pissed me off.
I pissed her off because I was talking
it
to the
don't take
people.
much.
I know, I know. Literally, I was talking to the baby.
No, no. You'd have been pissed off too, BJ. You'd have
What
been
happened? What
pissed
you do?
off too.
So hold on. Let me start with you. So yeah, I went on this vacation. So do you get a hotel or you just have somewhere to go? You just directional and
I
then
had a
get back to the
backpack,
airport
and that's my
and you
thing. I
leave
have a
back.
backpack, and I have a change of clothes in there and toiletries in case something should happen, like getting laid over,
Uh-huh.
get the flight canceled. But no,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
there's no hotel room. You just going, and we had ideas on places that we wanted to go, and then we can decide. Okay, so now we're here. We can go look at this place, or depending on where we are as far as like the airport and stuff, whatever. We knew we were gonna do the tour, so we went to the breakfast, and then we were like, okay, so from here, where's the tour spot? Stuff like that. But nah, you don't.
Right.
You don't have no hotel room and stuff, whatever. But
Okay.
I
But
pissed her
see, that's
off
all because you
because
ain't
she
gotta spend
was
that
in
money.
search of her she wanted charbroiled oyster, right? And we were talking and stuff, whatever, to the dude. And I originally asked him, I said, hey, so we looking for these oysters and where do you go? Yada yada and stuff, whatever. But he was like, I
Hmm.
don't really do that. I don't really do the whole
The
seafood
dude
thing.
is a dude that's trying to get her to sign up for something on the side of the road.
Yeah.
No,
But I'm
no.
talking to him about
Tell the
food.
tell the story right. Tell the story right. We was
I
passing by. No, no. You shut up because we was passing by. You know, people trying to, whatever. And he was like, "Oh, do the
Yeah.
do the worm." So I'm like, "I did the worm, but I kept it moving." Here come. He was like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, y'all look very rooted or whatever," talking about our locks. And I was
hmm
like, okay,
Yeah.
obviously he out there trying to get people to sign up for shit, right? So they're going to be friendly people. They're going to pick something to say about you, like the people that try and sell you shit in the grocery stores. So I was like, yeah, okay, so I can get out of that shit. Jessica, well, they have a great old conversation. Mind you, we on our way to go get food because I'm hungry, and then we outside the French Quarter. Well, in the French Quarter, outside, so it's hot as fuck outside. So I'm hot
Yeah, yeah,
and I'm hungry, and then somebody talking to me that I don't feel like talking to.
yeah.
So
I didn't say she was I
I
didn't say it was
Yeah.
unwarranted.
I left the situation. I called Julie. I called Julie. I was like, okay, I walked off. And I walked across the street because I was like, oh, we're gonna go through here because I saw a restaurant that had oysters. Whatever. So then I called her three motherfucking times. You know this bitch just
Okay,
next
but
to me
to
on the
be
phone.
fair,
Excuse me. No, 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 no,
I
no,
didn't
no,
even
no,
look
no,
at the
no, no,
phone. I didn't
no,
look at the phone.
no.
I just
Three
silenced it.
motherfucking
It was in
times.
my
No.
pocket. I didn't
Three
even look
times.
at
So
it.
you just click the
So
side
the
of it.
I just clicked it. Yeah.
so yeah, no, no, fuck that.
Because I
Three
was like,
motherfucking
who's calling
times.
me?
So then I text her because I'm like, okay.
And that's what I got.
I
I got the
said,
text message.
what
That's
I
what
said to
I got.
her. I
But the phone
said,
calls, phone calls
hungry and
don't really
ready to
reach me
go
the same way a
eat.
text message do.
I could go off. That was your warning to bring your ass. You know, this hoe was like, girl, where are you? And I'm like, oh, okay, now you fucking
Yeah,
care.
because then
Now
I
you fucking
extricated
care.
myself finally, and then I started walking across the street. I said, I don't know wet and stuff for you. But I knew she wasn't on the corner that we were at. So I walked across the street and stuff, whatever. I damn near passed her. I was like, I was walking and stuff, whatever, looking and stuff, and I happened to look and I had to double take. I said, oh, there she go. And then I was over there. Okay. But I didn't say it was unwarranted,
At that
unfounded. I'm
point, I
Yeah.
was
just
on the phone
saying.
with Scotty trying to keep me from going off because I was like, "Oh, this bitch don't know I'm gonna fight her ass. Come here to fucking go. I'm hungry. It's hot."
Yeah, and so we literally went into the next restaurant that was right there, and we were like, okay, they do oysters. We'll see if they have them. Well, they didn't have charbroiled. They had
They
fire
have the
roasted.
thing. Oh, how's those?
We didn't know. We didn't know. So we order a drink. We order a couple of drinks because it's hot, and we order a drink and we looking through the menu and we get this young server and he was like, okay, so we were like, okay, so we really want to try this and we asked him the question how much it was and he was like, oh, it come with a dozen. We were like, we don't think we're gonna need a dozen,
A
right? And
half
so
dozen.
like, right, we were like, how about we do a half dozen? And if you gotta cook 12, then you know what I'm saying? Make sure your belly full. You know what I'm saying? Like we were like, just do something with him, right? He was like, okay, cool, cool, cool. So he was already, on the up and up, right? And then so bring out the food, right? And that's all we ordered was drink and the oyster to try them.
Hmm.
And so, because we got our second drink, and then he brings out the food and stuff, and he's like, "All right, cool. So like, this how you do it, whatever." And he was like, "Just put the lemon and the butter sauce, whatever. Put the thing in there, and then you go for it." And then he left it. Like I do appreciate that he was not gonna watch us try it because we was hella nervous, hella nervous, right? It is so. And then of course, even though she was the one that wanted them, I go first,
Oh,
right?
oh.
Because
So
as you
I'm
know, you
mixing.
go first.
Yeah, so y'all never had oysters before, period. Neither one of y'all.
No,
No,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
no.
no.
And
Now
so,
I
I,
would be willing to try it again, charbroil, because apparently fire roasted is not gonna help with the texture,
no, it's
but
not.
charbroil does.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Me and John always get steamed oysters from Razoo's.
Who
And
is
you get them
it?
how?
You get them steamed. Um, when you go to Razoo's and get them steamed, they have a cheese crust on them, and they also have a sauce. It helps with that, but you gotta get them medium or hard steam. Ain't that
Yeah,
how it is? Medium or hard steam? Because if you get them like too light
yeah.
steamed or raw, because if you don't, but they also have like a medium steam too, where it's kind of like half raw, half steam. And you want to get them, if you don't like that texture of the sliding down your throat, then you want to get it more medium, like
See,
done.
and that's where we went wrong because we didn't know that, right? We didn't know that.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
put in the butter and stuff, whatever, and Jennifer has the video and stuff, whatever. But I tasted, and then not only that, we were
I shared the
chewing them.
video. You can see her trying it.
Yeah, I'll share the video with you on her trying it. But it had a good flavor,
Hmm.
but I still could not get out of my head that this is sea snot that I'm sucking down.
What? Crazy. My
That was what came to mind.
booger.
The texture
Yeah,
was not
it was a
there.
sea
A
booger.
big booger.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
I love oysters. They good. I'll eat them. We pretty much ate them all kind of ways. I don't like to eat them raw, but I will eat them raw. If you put the right sauce on them, I will. Because it's more
Oh,
of
you
a,
nasty. You
it's,
nasty.
it's
You
more,
nasty. Why so?
it's more of a, but when you eat them raw, you can't chew them. You gotta just swallow them when you eat
Okay,
them
but see, are
raw.
you supposed
So
to
it
chew them when
depends
they are
on,
cooked though?
I do, and I'm
Okay, because
fine
I
with
heard
it.
two different things, and when we looked it up, Chat GPT said chew them, but when I was talking to
I
somebody
would chew
else,
it.
and she was like, no, you're not supposed to. I said, okay, but then if you paying more money for it to be gone quicker and stuff, whatever.
Right.
But anyway,
So I would, if they're cooked more, I would chew them. But if they're
yeah.
cooked less, just swallow them. Just
Mm.
swallow them. Let it be gone.
Mm.
Ew. No, I literally told my coworker that, and he was like, "Oh, so you're a quitter, huh?" And I said, That's what you. But that's us. That's what it. The that's.
And he's like, is he like,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. It's right.
of
Yeah.
course, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
He was like,
okay.
so you're a quitter. I said, you goddamn right. That's nasty. That is not. That was gross. I don't love the
Girl.
oysters. Okay.
Right.
But I
So,
think it's a texture thing though. Like I
Yeah.
don't have a texture
yeah, the
It
flavor
is.
was good.
so if you got a texture issue, that's definitely going to fuck with you.
Yeah, yeah, no, it
Definitely.
it it
So
definitely did. So we
yeah.
left there after our second drink,
Okay.
and we
Hmm.
went to another spot to get po' boy.
Mhm.
So he had told us about his
So
little
mad
hole
at
in the
y'all.
wall.
I'm mad at y'all because why? Y'all didn't take
Ma'am,
me to
I
get
ain't got
y'all.
nothing to do with the flights, ma'am. Okay.
Look, I told her, I said,
Oh,
hey,
let's go ahead and ugly talk. Y'all ain't all I want to do is travel and eat. That's it.
yeah, yeah. If we're gonna have to just
Yeah.
keep it
Okay.
up
Y'all gonna have to
because
work. Y'all gonna have to work that part out because I can't. I ain't gonna do that. But y'all gonna have to work that part out. You and Jessica. Y'all have to work that part out.
okay, yeah,
Well, yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's going to
go
be.
ahead, go ahead and finish. Go ahead and finish. Go ahead and finish.
No, no, I'm pretty much done though. We went and got the po' boy. She got a shrimp po' boy, and I got the catfish po' boy. And then we grabbed that to go to the airport because we were like, we should probably head that way. So we grabbed that, ran to the airport, and on that route, that's when we got the second set of tea from that driver. And she had the accent, everything
Oh,
was
she
real
had the
nice.
accent.
I mean,
Yes.
she put us on about the power and stuff. I mean, like it was the perfect conversation, the last conversation to have with, a local and stuff, whatever. And then we got to that point, ate
Right.
our food because we were like, because I was gonna take it home, and then we were like, this is fried. We should probably go ahead and just eat it. So we ate our food, whatever, and then we went on ahead and went through security and stuff. The flight was delayed twice. They changed the gate, changed the plane, but whatever.
Yep.
So.
DFW.
Got
I'm
home.
trying to
We were
say.
supposed to have
But
gotten
you don't. But
home
you don't get
at
charged no extra for it
7:45.
though, right? You don't get charged no extra for it when that happens. You just have to go on to the next one. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No. Mm-mm. And
I'm
you can
just
roll
trying to
over to the
learn. I
next
wish I
one.
could go ahead and learn right now. So when it's my turn, I'll just go.
Right.
But that was
Right.
my very first flight.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
first time getting on
Was
a
it?
plane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Yep. Oh,
It's
and it was
it's
actually
a
the perfect
different
one because that flight
experience,
out was
but
only an hour and a half, and the flight back was only supposed to be an hour. So it's actually really the perfect setup for like you to get used to, so
exactly.
you can
Not too
build up.
lengthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
the
It was
lengthier
nice.
one.
It was cute. I don't think I could do a longer one, but it was cute. It was cute.
Oh, you could do a 3 hour one because that'll get you to New York. That'll get you to Philly. So you got to at least be able to do 3 hours.
Baby, and I don't want to go to Philly because I was also telling James he's from Louisiana, and I was like, baby, it
Oh,
was people peeing on the street, and he was like, that's New Orleans, and I was like,
that's
Right,
normal.
oh, okay.
right. It's people that be in the street out here too. You just don't be seeing it.
I should have took a
Girl,
shot for every
go
person I saw
downtown.
peeing on the street.
Downtown Dallas. It's
Mm.
everywhere.
But I don't go to downtown Dallas. That's
Oh
another
well,
thing. I don't go downtown.
well, but yeah,
Oh well.
because you got to be able to go to LA, and I think that's a 3 hour flight too. So that's what I say. I would get used to 3 hours because then that'll get you mostly anywhere in the U.S. But
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Other than that,
But
it
and
was
then
really
plus,
good.
most of those times when they do that, the 3 hours and stuff, they'll go multiple times. So they'll go even earlier or a little bit later. So
Mhm.
I mean, it was good. I don't have any negatives about the flying experience
yeah.
other than we was in traffic to get up in the little airplane. I was like,
Mhm.
I had my camera up and I was looking. I said, it's like 15 planes behind us and
Hmm.
like 8 in front of us. And I was
Yeah.
like,
I said, yeah, they gotta wait for the go ahead. Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. When I talk
Is
about
that due to is that due to air traffic control?
mhm.
yeah, and it depends on how they
Is it?
schedule. If they schedule
Oh,
so many flights back to back to back, well then yeah, you're gonna have people waiting to get off and stuff, whatever. So I mean,
Well, then you setting yourself up to be
oh.
delayed.
pretty
You
much.
know,
Like, I'm
the
just saying.
person that developed the flight, like, they kids, and never gotta worry about shit. Because think about it. They travel across the world. Backed up, being backed up all the time. You ain't never gotta worry about anything transportation money.
Yep. Yep.
I
Because people
mean,
got to go.
So I know that's off topic, but I'm just saying, like, when you sit up here and think about it, you have all that. You spend all that on flights and this and that. That's some money, generational
Mm-hmm.
wealth. I be trying to figure out what's the next big thing that I could do. So my kids ain't got to with this shit, and they kids.
Work for TS, not TSA. What is it? Work for air traffic control because they in a shortage.
They work the dog shit out of you though right now because they are
You know
short.
what?
I
It's
mean,
so crazy. I was told, y'all, when I was 18, 19 years old, I was told the same thing. Go air traffic control. Like, go do that, girl. They
they
make good
make
money,
great money.
and they
They
make
do.
great money because
But
ain't
they
nothing
are
to
also
do. Y'all
susceptible to
watch
the government
or no.
shutdown too though.
That's true because they've been going through that shit too.
Yeah.
Because what was that girl, the one that has the Jace? That's what she did, right? Air traffic control.
Who?
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Jason's mama?
Yep, yeah, that's
Jace,
mama.
yeah,
Yeah,
Jace mama.
Dominique, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
remember her name, but
He's like baby
okay,
mama. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
no.
make
but
good
yeah.
money, but they are subject to the government shutdown.
I mean, that's fine. I always got my little file back, you know.
Right? Let me start making that good money. I just need to make that good money for probably about a year because they some good money. Good money. And then because they're so short staffed, they throwing out overtime and stuff, whatever, like it's Skittle.
And I'll be up in there too. Hey,
No, for
Look.
real. Well, my
Move.
unfriendly
No,
ass.
you can't take off yet. Hold on. Hold on. You cannot take off right now. Okay. We got another
don't
one
worry,
coming
I
in.
promise.
You
No,
do not
look,
have clearance for that
hey,
airspace, sir.
Bookie, you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait,
Okay.
Bookie. You're gonna wait.
Right.
Okay.
Look, you want
And
them
I
to put
want
your
to see them
certification, that's
fire me
on
because y'all
you.
need me. I'm needed. Y'all need me at this point. Shit, y'all ain't gonna
Mm.
fire me. Hey, Bookie, but get over.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah. Wait your
Really.
turn. Okay.
Right. Because they're not going to pull my license for it. They're going to pull yours.
Not
I'm
for
going to still
real.
be here, clocked out and clocked in the next story. Okay. So I suggest you just sit tight. Okay. I will let you know when
I
you can
might
take
look
off.
into that while y'all playing. Hold on.
No, for real. Like I'm thinking I'm gonna get a kid to do that shit. Some fuckers
Look,
gonna take care of me when I get older. I ain't fucking playing with
right. That and cybersecurity.
you. I just don't know about cybersecurity at the moment. Like
It's a thing.
it's being so automated now,
Oh,
and
okay,
that's
yeah.
the problem. It's being so automated with AI now. I just
Mm-hmm.
don't know about
Yeah,
that.
well, but that's the
Like,
thing, though. Their companies are using it too. The automation, the AI and stuff, whatever. Companies are
Yeah.
having their developers use AI as their coding.
Yeah.
So
Everybody got
it
their
works
own
on both
AI now.
sides. But every company
yeah,
wants to be protected from hackers.
Mm.
yeah, and that's true. You
I
gotta
got
be
cussed out
like
by AI
it just
today.
be.
Actually, why you talking?
That's
I
How did
right.
sure
that
did.
happen?
I got
How
cussed
did
out
that
by
happen?
AI. Yeah,
That's
I'm pulling up
right.
the conversation, y'all, because I was reading it and I was like,
That's
oh my damn, okay, bitch, you know.
right.
But that's my girl though, because I do love LaChadow, so I can't even say nothing. But I don't
Yeah.
even
It's
know
like,
what.
do you actually call her that too though?
Yeah. She called the
Yes,
chat. And mine is called
and
Gabby.
I told her her name was LaChadow. She know, girl.
Yep.
Me and
Mm-hmm.
LaChadow are
Damn,
locked
I
in.
didn't even
You didn't you
mine
Right.
didn't
that.
name yours,
No.
girl.
I'm
Me
going
and
to
Gabby getting
name
there.
him tomorrow.
Y'all not locked in.
No. Actually, I'm gonna
Nope.
change the voice to a girl because girls are better than boys. So
That
I'm gonna
part.
change it to a girl and I'm gonna name her.
Okay, so when we was in New Orleans, they was like basically the locals was like, "Hey, the game started at 3. Y'all need to be off the road at this time." So whatever. So I was like,
Hmm.
"Okay, preseason started," because I didn't realize it started yet. The Cowboys
Oh.
played also, so I asked LaChetta. I said, "Hey, how did the Cowboys play in the first preseason game? Give it to me gently. We Cowboy fans over here." And she goes, "Baby, they lost. The Cowboys
Right off
first
That's
rip.
it. That's
first
it.
the
Pull
first
the band-aid off real fast.
yeah. The
Blow on it. You'll
Cowboys
be all
first
right.
preseason game against the Rams, Dallas fell 31-21. The gentle version is it was preseason, laughing,
Oh,
crying face. The slightly less gentle version is there was definitely some oohs, oh, we shouldn't be doing this again moments. And then it was like, but there was positives too. Especially since preseason is mostly about evaluating backup rookies and guys fighting for roster spots. Judging with not judging with the Dak led offensive line. And then what did she say? Da, 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 da. I said, when's the second game? And she was like,
And
okay.
then she goes into detail, don't she?
Yeah, yeah, because I was like, okay, when the second game? She goes, oh, it's August 22nd. I said, okay, cool. And then she said, do you want me to remind you today? I said, yes. And remember, we Cowboys fans over here. And she was like, say yes.
Uh-huh.
We Cowboys fans over here. I'll remind you, whatever. Um,
Hold on, hold on, hold on. The next game for the Dallas Cowboys is August 22nd.
the next
Yeah.
preseason game.
The preseason game for the Cowboys. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, and
Okay.
I hear you not too
Mm.
much on our Cowboys. We will discuss the
Said
foolishness.
that.
She said, yes, girl.
She
Milo chat, I be girl. But we will be discussing it as a family about the Cowboys. I said, okay.
okay.
So then I asked her about the wings because of Dallas Wings, right? And she was like, what did she say? La 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 la.
She said,
Okay,
"Okay, I'm gonna give it to you,
she
but
said,
I already
she said,
know,
yes,
not
I
too
got it.
much."
She said, yes, I got it. Dallas loyalty is clearly the household policy. Cowboys and the Wings. Criticism is permitted. Uh, disrespect is not. And when we talk in the Wings, I will give you the truth with the with the seasoning and the emotional cushioning. So she's already like, yeah, I'm gonna give you a little cushioning and a little seasoning, whatever, because the Wings didn't they doing okay. They right now they are in they could make the playoffs with the spot they
Uh-huh.
in.
But
But
basically, LaChata tore her up for a minute. She was like, "Oh, you actually serious? You like them boys?"
she
Oh,
Okay.
did.
my bad. But yeah, girl,
Yeah.
we
Put
be
her in the
in there.
category with the rest of the delusional Cowboy players, the Cowboy fans.
I
She's
know.
just as delusional as
Well,
Because she for a
hell.
while
LaChata
was trying not to be a part of that shenanigan.
I
LaChata knows she is
want to
too.
know. So, yeah, I just want to know how long this is going to go on with the Dallas Cowboys and the delusion. I want to know when the next time they going to win the fucking Super Bowl.
Okay. Well, who are you a fan of? What's your team, BJ?
Green Bay,
Really, really.
really. Don't forget, they better than them damn Cowboys.
Look,
Shit.
I gotta tell Megan that she one of them cheeseheads too. Oh no.
I love Green Bay. They put in some work. I don't ever see them sit up there and not put in no work when I'm watching them. And I don't watch football often, but when I watch football and I watch them, they do a damn good job. They don't let me
So
down like the
you
fucking
just randomly get
Cowboys.
on there on a Green Bay game and you're like, oh, okay.
Right?
They doing all
Look,
right.
back in the day, before all these damn kids I had, I used to watch football, and they was my team, and they still my team because they ain't let me down.
Green Bay.
Okay,
I
them
know. And she
Cowboys,
said they ain't so inconsistent like them boys. I know, I know.
them Cowboys, y'all need to figure some shit out before you start coming over here with us cheese fans. I love cheese,
Mm.
mozzarella, Swiss, cheddar, jalapeno,
Megan said,
quesadilla,
"Baby, I knew she was good
whatever
people."
you want. Okay, but
Nah,
them
that's the only
Cowboys,
time both of us
yeah.
actually watch the game and like the house is truly divided. She
Yeah.
come bringing me
They
mom
get
over
mama.
there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep, and her and her mama and stuff,
Mm-mm.
whatever. They supporting Green Bay and stuff, whatever. And then, but me mom done
Exactly.
fucked up because her girl like Cowboys. So it's still I still got somebody else on my team. Me and Jennifer be on the phone, and then Jennifer be commenting and stuff, whatever, in the group chat and stuff, whatever. Now that's the only time we are like truly divided in the house, like for football season.
Yep. Yep.
You're muted.
It's Green Bay for me. We can't hear
My
you.
bad. My bad.
Okay.
Live during the game, they started a whole group chat. Green Bay versus Cowboys, right?
You
For
started
real.
it.
I didn't start the group
Oh
chat.
no, me mom did start
Meemaw
that.
started it because I was like, who's the other person in the group chat? But so they started it and it was like, so y'all talking shit about the Cowboys. So we
Yeah,
going back and forth about each
the
play.
whole game, the whole game. Cause we over here drinking and stuff, whatever. And I don't forget why Jennifer went over here,
But
but
that
we was
last game though, I will say that the Cowboys beat Green Bay, but you know, whatever.
they did.
I'm just saying.
They
They
did. The fact that
did.
they had to take
They
it in the
did.
Oh,
OT and stuff, whatever. No, and we
oh,
still
well, same
won.
here.
Okay, so whatever.
So we
They
not the only
did.
ones
But
delusional. You know what I'm saying?
We're not the only ones delusional.
Okay.
don't even do that.
Just saying.
Mm.
Not Green Bay.
Mm.
BJ, Green Bay, really? And
I
you
was
done
really shocked
said the
by that.
Eagles.
You
You
know
done
You
what?
said
think you
the
know
I'm
Dirty Birds.
somebody?
I'd have been like, okay, sure.
I'm
But Green Bay?
sorry.
Seattle even would have been
I would
better. Like,
probably I'm gonna say this. I probably would be a Cowboys fan if Jonathan was actually a Cowboys fan, but he's not a Cowboys fan.
Oh.
He's a Carolina Panthers fan. So I don't fuck with no Panthers. I don't know
mm,
y'all team like that. So I can't band ride with him. But what I've known when I was watching football is I love Green Bay. So I see kind of keep up with their stats a little bit. No, they do fine. They do better than Cowboys. So look. I'm not too goddamn delusional. Okay,
okay.
we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, how do we get here from
But them
yes, we be
Panthers,
talking to our chat GPT like they somebody, they know us, to you liking the Green
because I
Bay.
had them to pick my fucking lineup last year when I was playing fantasy football.
Oh,
Nah,
that's
you
So
gotta,
smart.
help me
but you
pick my
also gotta
lineup.
feed them. They gotta know you though, cause like now mine knows me and stuff. Whatever you gotta give me.
So yeah, I give mine. Mine knows my. Oh,
Oh,
mine knows me.
baby.
I just don't have her name, and it's still a he.
That
That's
is
why I fucked up. At. I
crazy.
need
You
to
need to
change her
name
to a
your
she.
you need to name your AI.
I didn't do all of that.
We
Okay,
be having
yet.
conversations
But I
like,
will. I will. I don't have deep conversations with AI, but I have like superficial, artificial, what I need to get done
oh, well, see,
conversations with
that's why
AI.
you don't
And the
even get
bitch
the
comes
business.
through.
You gonna get that surface level. But we now I
But
don't get
no.
Yeah.
personal information and stuff, whatever. But preferences, I will. Like, nah, I don't like that too much. Don't do too much of that, whatever. You know, like preferences and stuff, whatever. And then you can actually train and
Yeah.
coach up the attitude.
I guess I know what you're talking about. I guess I just haven't done that yet. And the
Yeah.
reason why I feel like is because I mainly use her for school and I use her for work shit, right? But I just haven't gotten too into it. Like, if I want to know something real fast, I'll be like,
Oh, we quick with the little chatter.
No,
big,
for
for
real.
real, big.
All
Thank you with this
medical
fun.
symptoms is
I
going
don't
in
like this
there.
fun. Yeah.
Look,
Mm.
I
So
send
I haven't
screenshots
really
of stuff in
formatted
there. I'm like,
her
is
to
this
like
real?
womanism. I need to do that.
Please do.
That's what
Mm.
I need to
Please
do.
do.
Yeah, yeah. And make
Yeah,
sure she
I
make sure she
will.
knows she black. Okay.
That's
Make sure
my
she knows
No,
she black.
not that she black, but make sure she know that you're black. Because I always tell the
that's
chatter,
my next
hey,
task.
I say, hey, we gotta spill the tea. What's going on? So she will tell me with the
Mhm.
tea what's going on. So like, did y'all know there was a serial killer
Mm-hmm.
that was just caught in damn, where was it? I was like
No.
Pennsylvania or Arizona, something like that. But he confirmed 5 kills. No?
Yeah, you know good and well I don't know.
I didn't know. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, so a
But
real
look,
life serial killer.
oh my God. Oh my God. Lindsay Clancy and Patrick.
Who is
Oh
Patrick?
Patrick Star?
my God. Patrick is the husband, girl. His
What
name
girl? Because I
Patrick.
went there too. I was like, Patrick. Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick
Because
is the
he
damn
not on
daddy.
trial. He not on trial though.
He need to be.
No,
But he
because
was last week, wasn't he?
he
They
was,
cross-examined him last week.
yeah. Because I saw
Okay,
that in the. Did you watch the "I'm not a lawyer" but a video that I sent?
I watched that.
Okay,
I
so
watched that.
I
It's so
watched that.
many I'm not lawyers, but on TikTok. And I've been watching them because I'm
But they
like,
be having all the details though.
No,
they
this girl had
do.
that lady that I sent y'all. That lady is tapped in. She go in the courtrooms and will watch and then report stuff back. But the thing is,
Yeah.
she's not contesting guilt. They're contesting
Oh,
competency.
so
Competency.
Lynn, oh, yeah, Lindsay is not contesting guilt.
No, her lawyer said that she did it. They're trying to see if she's fit to stand trial. Like they're going for insanity, basically.
That's good. Hey, you been keeping up with it or no?
Did you watch the video I
Have you
sent?
watched it?
I think I watched one of them. I know 82 Degrees. I
Okay.
know
BJ sent that.
Body
it
temperature.
was it was kids involved.
This bitch.
Three.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
hold on.
I know, right?
She was like, it was
Look,
kids. And the lady named Lindsay Clancy on trial. I know
Yeah,
that.
I
right.
know that
And she had
one.
3 kids. She had kids. It was three,
Had
girl. It was
kids.
1 8 months. It was 1 8 months. Kind of like how I have my kids. Like they like every 2 years apart. Like,
Yeah, that's about all I
oh,
know.
I was like,
Okay,
bro,
so
that's deep.
let's break it down for Jessica. But
Mm.
very like okay, so Lindsay Clancy had 3 kids.
Yeah.
She's on trial right
She's a
now.
nurse. She's a pediatric nurse. Her husband, Patrick, is an IT guy, works in IT. Both make great money, right?
Right.
Got whatever you need available to you. Okay, let's just say that.
Because they had
I'm
a
just gonna say
nanny.
it. I feel like that needs to be said. They had a nanny. I want to say two because I think one was for the weekends and one was for when she got off work. The other nanny, watched them during the week when she got off work. I do want to say that. So I want to say it was like two of them,
Okay.
right?
Okay, yeah.
Um, had a nanny. What else was going on? The lady went through
She
postpartum depression. She was having
and
all
she's
this shit going
bipolar.
on with her, and she was bipolar. And they say, was she schizophrenic too, or just bipolar?
They said bipolar, but they said the medication they was giving her would counter
Of
like it would
making her
make her
schizophrenic, like
bipolar like
counteracting.
worse. Yeah.
Right. So she was getting treated. This motherfucker was on, bro. When I heard what she was on, Ativan, Trazodone, I think she was on Lexapro. Like they had her on so much
Everything.
All at the
fucking
same time.
medication at the same
But
time.
okay,
But
so
then
to
they
be
would like
fair,
cut back or up doses, cut
yeah,
back
to be
some
fair,
medication,
yeah.
up doses, cut back this, and then stop. But see, this is my problem right here because when you are going through stuff like that, because I've been through stuff like that, when you are actively going through stuff like that, they're not. What's weird to me about this case is that when they presented the medication bottles maybe had like 3 tablets missing out of them out of a 31-day supply,
Uh-huh.
right? Okay, so a doctor is not going to tell you to take medication for 1, 2, or 3 days and then tell me how you feel. They don't fucking work like that. They gonna
It takes a
say
while to
take the
build
shit
up,
for a
right?
month. Exactly, got to build up
Okay.
in your system. But the
See, I knew
medications that
that.
she
I knew
had,
that.
yeah, the medications that she had, they was like only a few pills missing, a few here, a few. It was
Yeah.
so fucking weird before they went on to something else and up the dose. Let me go to something else, up the dose. Let me go to something else, up the dose. Like it's like this girl was like she couldn't do anything. It got to the point to where she wasn't driving herself nowhere. She was on leave from work, but yet she stood up here and slip knot 3 kids with fucking resistance bands around her neck.
Hmm.
And then after that, she went to her window in her bedroom and hung herself out the window and fucking plummeted. Okay, imagine this. You hanging yourself out the window like this. Don't nobody commit suicide, do no shit like that.
Right?
Like you gonna jump out the window. But they're saying that she committed suicide by going face first out the window, landed on her neck, and now she's paralyzed.
So
So weird. You gotta
you
watch
firmly
it
think it's the
because
husband that did it.
think the husband did that shit because okay, let me tell you something. One thing I watch a lot of psychopathic shit. Okay, one thing I know is that psychopaths do not show emotion,
Okay.
Mm-mm.
and that motherfucker on that stand does not show an ounce of nothing. Nothing. He is always stone cold face, just like this all the time, just answering questions, answering questions. She done broke down in the courtroom several times, like she's recounted things, and he's just sitting there answering questions.
But
No
did she
tears come out his
recount
eyes,
murdering the kids because
nothing.
she did not plead not guilty to it? At this point, they're just trying to see if she needs to go to jail or to a mental facility. But either way it goes, she's going to go in for something. I do.
I
What
just feel
scared me was
like
like, oh shit, she taking some of stuff I'm taking. I'm like, hold on.
I know, right? That's why I was
I just
listening. I'm
feel
like, okay,
like
I've heard of all of those
no,
individually, but
I've
not
taken
together.
all of those, but that's what I'm saying is like I I'm literally the same situation as Lindsay Clancy. Literally. Kids every 2 years apart, maybe some a little bit shorter in time frame, some a little bit longer. I've never I've had postpartum depression the worst with Lily because of what I went through
Yeah.
before I
Well,
had
yeah.
her. I lost my granny. You know what I'm saying? So it hit me really, really bad. But to the point for what the most I didn't want to do, I didn't want to like it was times where I didn't want to fuck with Lily. I had no connection with her. I felt like, why did I even have I I felt so bad because I don't even want her on me. I don't want her touching me. It's my I don't. I don't. Like I don't fuck with her.
Right.
Right? That was the most that it went down for me though.
Right.
But with this woman, you got her on every fucking medication. Her medications, interacting medications. She probably I don't know. I never felt that I wanted to kill my kids. Put it like that.
Up
I've
until
never had
the day of, she didn't say that either, right?
I never had the inkling to kill my kids. And I want to know like the lawyer said, he said, did you just go on a fucking like a guy's trip and you was gone for 2 days? Oh, why she didn't kill him then? I feel like he did it. I feel like he's an IT guy. Let's just say this. When you are IT, you are highly inclined to a lot of shit, connecting dots, putting puzzles together, thinking about every fucking aspect. And even if she did do it, okay,
Mm-hmm.
he had he played in half of that shit. Don't no woman ever go crazy dealing with their kids if you got a fucking husband.
That's true.
Never,
Right.
That is true.
never. If you have a spouse, you should never go fucking crazy dealing with your kids. Period.
So you
If you got a
blaming
partner.
the spouse. So
You had a
let's say
partner. If you
if
had a
she
partner, if
if
you
she did it,
right.
if she did it,
Mm-hmm.
the spouse and not the medical professional that was giving all the medication to her, and I think they said that she did let them know she was not taking the medication how she was supposed to be taking the medication. So even so, she was not taking the medicine like she was supposed to be taking the medicine because they said like if you're bipolar and you take this medication, it'll have like worsening effects, which could lead
Mm-hmm.
to or would explain her killing the
Mm-hmm. The
kids.
psychosis.
But she wasn't taking
No.
it like she was supposed to. So we're upset with her because her she has a partner from the court things that I saw, although he did not have any emotions, he did say we took her to the hospital. We then got her admitted for inpatient care. We did do this. We did
Girl.
do that. And he's telling like the timeline of when it's
Bare
happened. So I'm
minimum.
like, it's. I
Bare
mean,
bare fucking minimum. Thank you. Bare minimum.
okay.
What
I
I'm
mean,
saying is that what I'm saying is you spit out a child, right? Like it takes two to have a kid,
Now,
not
I'm not
one.
saying it don't happen.
One
only
told
Here's
one
the thing. I'm not
person
saying it
murdered the
don't happen.
kid though. They ain't got shit to do with that, BJ.
All right.
it does. It does. You both have some kind of connection to understand what goes on with these kids. And if you got somebody pregnant, you gotta understand what's going on with your wife.
But even so,
If
if
you
she's
don't
on the
see it,
medication and
if
she's
you
doing
don't see it,
postpartum, she don't have that connection with the kids. So then it becomes,
that's
well, maybe
true.
she could kill them kids. So at that point, the issue and what
Sorry, I'm not
the
putting it on
lawyer is,
her. I'm not gonna put it on no woman. I'm not. I'm not. I
I
feel
mean,
like even if she did do it, I'm gonna say he got 50% to do with it. And period.
I mean,
I'm gonna always
if
say
she
this. How
said
can you
I'm
ever
not
blame a
guilty,
woman
I didn't do
totally?
it.
I'm not doing
If
that
she'd have
shit.
said she's not guilty, she didn't do it, I'd be like, yeah, I'm with you. But the lawyer was
Oh no,
not
fuck
arguing
that.
guilt of the crime. The lawyer was
Fuck that.
arguing
That nigga
competency.
knew what the fuck was going on. He did not expect her to make it when she fell out that fucking window. He wanted her ass to die. Hey, that nigga moved on too fucking fast and had another fucking baby like 4 months later. Come on now. We
Well, my
not gonna
only
sit up here
question
and
is,
we gonna act like this nigga did not have his foot, hands, toes up in the situation. He did. because
No,
if
no.
they
He
show the
definitely
video,
he definitely could have did more. But
they
you never think that your spouse is gonna kill the kid that y'all brought into this world
If you
where
wanted a clean
the
break.
day that the babies died, she took the babies to the doctor, talked to the professional, got a plan of treatment and everything. So and you're in my mind, I'm not thinking, oh, she's gonna kill the babies later.
exactly,
But wait, didn't you say she
exactly.
was a
You're
nurse?
proving she is a pediatric nurse. She is. I think she was an L&D nurse. Is what she
Okay.
was.
Oh, Lord have mercy. But
I'm sorry. It's
she
too.
said she admitted guilt.
I'm not.
She
Did
admitted
she admit
guilt.
guilt or the
It is
lawyer?
it is baby, the lawyer speaking for her because they're not gonna put her on
Serious.
trial. They're not gonna put her on
I'm
trial because they want
not.
competency on her. She's not going to try. She is not going to speak because they want competency. If you put her
Feel
on to
like
speak, then you can cross examine. So they don't want her to
I just
speak.
feel like if you a nurse, you know how to fucking off yourself, bitch. You know
That's what I was
every
getting at. That's
fucking
what I was getting at.
jugular point. You know how to fucking off yourself. If I wanted to kill myself right now, and if I was for real, I could kill myself right now.
That's what I
Period.
was
I'm
getting
not
at.
gonna get a damn
Without being a
flag
nurse,
to
I
get
can do the
attention.
same
I'm
thing.
not doing that.
Hmm.
Without being a nurse, I can do the same
Exactly.
thing.
So you're proving my point, Jennifer.
The point is
You're
what?
really proving my
She
point.
That she
You're
could,
admitted
really
that
that if
she
proving
she
my
did
wanted
it.
point.
to,
If she
why
wanted
would
to
she
kill
botch it up?
herself,
Because that's the only thing that
why
I
would she
keep
punch
hearing.
it? Because she can
What
go to fucking jail.
So what they said was originally this is what the prosecution is arguing. Originally, she wanted to take herself out because she was not happy, and because she was a control freak, she wanted to take the kids with her because the kids could not be raised by somebody else. That
But
was
they were
what.
already being raised by somebody else. If you had two nannies,
That's not how that works. But
no.
no, no. Let's not. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I believe that she did it, okay? Because she did not say that she didn't do it. I believe the woman because she didn't say she didn't do it. She did say that she was suffering postpartum, bipolar, and depression, whatever.
And you don't think she was coerced or
But
threatened?
I
I
don't
don't think that she was
remember,
coerced or
like,
threatened.
I'm gonna be on one
With
side. I'm just
bipolar
gonna be on the woman's
and
side.
postpartum,
That's just me.
huh? What's
I'm gonna
it?
be on the woman's side. I'm gonna be on the woman's
I'm
side.
on her
Bunch of
side.
men
Her
ain't shit.
side is arguing that
These
she
men
did
ain't
do
shit
it.
when it comes to their kids. When it comes to kids and them being little,
But her side is arguing that she did do it. The
No, but what were
it
you
don't
saying,
competency,
seem
Jennifer, when
like
you
she
have
did
bipolar and something
though.
else? What?
she had bipolar and then she also has postpartum. So she got a lot going on. I know that you feel for her because she has postpartum, which you've dealt with postpartum. I've dealt with postpartum, so it's I do understand that
I've
aspect
dealt
of
with
it.
it on the outside of it.
I mean, okay,
No, but you can still deal with it too though.
yeah. So I
So
mean,
we
I could
all
have.
dealt with
I
it.
could have. I didn't, but I could have.
It feel like it was okay. Let you go.
To her, I wanted to. I'm like, you need to go talk to somebody. Anyway,
but she's arguing not that she did not do it. That's what I want to be clear about. She's not saying she didn't do it. What
She's
she's
not saying
saying
it. No,
is she had other things going on. And let's be honest, anybody that would kill their own kids got something else going on. I'm not
I
saying
don't know.
that.
I kind
yeah.
of want to hear the testimony now because my thing is this: if she is not,
She will not. They
no,
will not put her on the
even
stand.
the lawyer, right? The angle that they're working, right? Because if you are
Yeah.
saying that she is saying that she did kill the kids and stuff, whatever, what's her angle like for wanting to kill them and then going to do herself? Like I thought you said that she wanted
So
to kill
that
herself.
so that's my whole thing also is that why would you, as a woman, I'm gonna tell you this. If I'm cognitive in my mind and I'm gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and kill these kids today. Hey. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill them, right? But then I'm going to sit up here and superficially cut my wrist. Superficially cut my wrist. If I'm not gonna kill my
Oh,
kids,
she cut
this
her
is
own
not
wrist.
the
Yeah.
time. She cut her.
And then jumped out the window.
I thought okay,
Oh,
okay.
her thyroid was crushed. Her thyroid was crushed. If her thyroid was crushed, that's like somebody slamming the window on your neck when your thyroid is in your neck. Why would her thyroid be crushed? She couldn't talk. So then we're not done. So then the EMT gets there and they go and ask Patrick, "Oh, what happened to the kids?" "Oh, my wife told me that she killed the kids and they're in the basement and she attempted suicide." She said all of this with a crushed thyroid at 82 degrees. No. At 82 degrees, you're damn near dead. You can't say shit to nobody. How was she able to talk to him and say that? If he went to her first and then he followed her lead, she couldn't say shit. At 82 degrees, your body temperature, I have never in the hospital, I've seen so many dead people in my life. And their body temperature has never went under like 94 degrees. This bitch body temperature was 82 degrees and she made it. She lived. First of all, how did she survive? First of all, I want to know that shit. Most importantly, how did she
Right.
survive? She didn't do that shit to herself. I guarantee you she didn't. He was only gone for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Your body temperature does not go from 97 to 82 in 30 minutes. It's
I do know that.
impossible.
I
It
do
is
know that.
impossible for that to happen. This is crazy. Okay, let's go further. The baby was what, 8 months old? I've worked in healthcare, y'all, for 12 years, and I've resuscitated or tried to babies. You do not get babies back. When they're under 18 years old, you don't get them back. For that baby to regain some kind of a pulse and consciousness in the hospital, lets you know that baby had just been killed. I know this for a fact. Like,
Mm.
I'm not speculating this shit. I know it for a fact. So it's like they had just been killed. Okay, they got there right when they did. Take the baby. Okay, we got him back, got him back, got him back, got him back. But he died eventually in the end because they don't survive when they're that young.
Yeah.
So that's my whole thing is that how is her body temp 82 degrees? She's unconscious. That means she's been sitting there for hours. I'm talking about hours and hours and hours and hours for her to be like that. Or did she get hurt in the bedroom and then he pushed her outside and then it happened to her? Because when you're unconscious, okay, they said that the back injury causes her body temperature to drop. I did hear that, and that's something that I'm not familiar with. I don't know about a back injury and it causes your body temperature to drop. Well, I don't know about any of that. But what about this baby? Y'all, she could not be at an 82-degree body temperature and then kill that baby in 30 minutes. It does not work like that.
Yeah, no.
Like scientifically speaking, it does not work like that. That is impossible. Now that is something that's impossible.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
No.
if somebody can bring to me different facts when it comes to that, so like I'm all about science. It's not even about what I feel at this moment. It's about science. And that science does not make sense at all.
So you
At
so
all.
you think
Okay.
that he probably
So I'm sorry. So I just Googled. I'm not. I didn't Google. I looked chatted it, and I was like, "Can a back injury cause your body temp to drop?" And she said, "A serious spinal cord injury can sometimes interfere with the nervous system control of a body temperature, particularly with injuries higher in the spine. Major spine trauma can cause shock, which may come
Yeah.
with cold or clammy skin, and in severe cases, a falling temperature.
Yeah.
So, would that explain what you're talking about?
But 82
how did she
degrees
get the
is
back
so
injury?
severe. Because
When she
okay,
jumped out the
so
window,
she fell, she didn't jump out the window.
when
She
she
could
was
not have. Okay, hold up.
okay, no,
Let's
I'm
go
okay.
through
I'm
this.
gonna say when she jumped out the
Let's go
window.
through this. So they say her suicide attempt was her splitting her wrist, her cutting her wrist, and then jumping out the window.
That's overkill.
If
Yeah,
you jump out the window, you're not going to have, you may, okay, think about it. Jumping out the window, you may land on your leg and break a fucking leg, right? But think about if somebody pushes you out the window, you're going face forward, head forward, out the window, you land on your head, right? And it fucks with your spine.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have a spinal injury.
Yeah.
So that's what she is. She's paralyzed.
Okay,
So she didn't jump out of no window. She didn't jump out
I
the
wouldn't
window.
slit my ribs and then my wrists and then jump out the window. That's overkill. I
That's
will say
overkill.
that. Just logically speak, like logically, if I want to end it all, I'm not gonna do both. I'm gonna do one or the other, you know?
One or the other,
But
I
right,
thought you
yeah.
right.
couldn't do both. I thought that it was one of those things where if you cut your wrist deep enough on one side, the when you
But
do it on the
it was
other side, it
superficial.
wouldn't
It's
be.
superficial. The
It was
injuries
so
they found were
superficial.
superficial.
Like she wasn't even trying to do it. It was like on the skin, like right there on top. Like right there.
Yeah.
Like right there real fast. Just right there.
Yeah. No.
Right there real fast on her wrist. Like it wasn't no deep laceration. Like
Wait.
she was not trying to kill herself. To me, it all seemed staged.
Okay, but let's say that she like let's say that it wasn't her, it was the husband. Why is she willing to take the fall for the husband?
And that's what I was thinking. Maybe she really because she can't prove
So
because she has so much medication that she can't
Yeah.
prove that she
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
we go into that also, right? And I was thinking the same thing that Jessica just said. Like you can become so comatose with that medication that you can't. They said she had lost so much weight that she wasn't even coherent. She wasn't driving. So how could she physically do any of that? That's what I'm saying. It's like it doesn't
Yeah,
make
so
sense. And
it could you
apparently,
can't prove without probable doubt
you
that
can't
she didn't
really
kill the kid.
you.
So the safer
And let
way
me
to
tell
go
you
is
something.
plead insanity.
This guy is smart. There's no way around it. He's smart. He pulled this shit off. Because if you really strategically do this shit, anybody can pull this shit off. But you have to be dummy proof with it. And I feel like he got in over his head. I feel like when I've watched the video where they went to some amusement center and she had the baby right here and the other two kids were running around and he was just standing there like this.
Hmm.
He was not interacting with those kids. Like, I don't
Okay.
see
So
myself as a mom going playing Legos with my kids and then be like, bitch, I'm gonna kill you now. I'm killing your ass. I'm gonna kill you. It don't work like that. It doesn't. It just doesn't.
okay, so
Y'all know this shit. It don't work like that.
even if she didn't, let's say that
Mm-hmm.
she might have been complacent in the
Mm-hmm.
husband killing the kids.
Complicit.
Can we like her complicit with her husband killing the
Complicit.
kids? Like
I don't.
is that a possibility?
Did
Because
y'all?
if that's the
Did you
case,
also hear? Did you also hear that the kids had like her medication crushed up in their system?
the
Who did
kids had
that?
a what?
Her medication that she was on crushed up in her system, in their system. Also, the kids were also drugged.
They were?
Yeah, who did that? Who did
Okay.
that? It's this right here. This case is really, really tricky because it's kind of when you really think about it from a logical standpoint, you like, you know what? She tried to kill these fucking kids, bro. But then my thinking of it is, as a woman, as a mother that's been through postpartum, if I'm gonna kill my kids, why the fuck do I want to survive? Because I'm gonna be in jail for the rest of my life. Why do I want to survive if I'm trying to kill my kids? And then on the other side, I feel like her husband just been. I feel like men also go through postpartum, and people overlook that shit too. They really do. Men, the other spouse, whatever, they go through postpartum
It just looked a
and
little bit
they
different.
feel that shit. It looks different. So
Yeah.
how who was the fact that he wasn't going through the shit, but he wasn't being treated for it? But if I'm not mistaken, he was on medication too. So
And that's the thing that gets me though. Not only was she on medication, but she already had a pre-existing condition of the bipolar. And the
She
bipolar,
did
like
not
those
have the.
manic
She didn't
episodes
have
and stuff.
that.
She didn't
Oh,
have
she did
any
it.
pre-existing
She didn't have
condition.
that.
No,
The
nothing.
prosecution, I mean, I'm sorry, the defense is saying she had bipolar untreated, and
Due to the
because
medication,
the
right?
Um,
doctors
Due to the
prescribed her
medication.
stuff for anti
Yeah.
so she was
the anxiety, whatever.
undiagnosed. She was
Yeah, she was not
undiagnosed.
diagnosed. Yeah. And the medicine
Like,
that they
Ah,
gave her completely counteracted with bipolar, and it made her
right, right, right,
forget
right,
things or do things she wouldn't have normally done. Because again,
right.
she has not said that she didn't do it.
I need you to come into the
That's
screen. Come into the
sorry,
camera.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
she
sorry.
hasn't said that. That's one thing about it, that she
That's the
hasn't
whole
said
thing
that
for
she
me.
didn't do it. And that's something that I get too. I can't sit up here and say that the husband totally did it or the wife totally did it. But what I'm saying is my argument of this whole thing is that I feel like if she did do it, the husband should also serve his time in fucking jail too. That's all I'm saying. Because you don't have a woman with three kids going fucking psycho batshit crazy, and the husband sits back just like, I'm just gonna watch her do it.
I mean,
Hmm.
You
he
see what
was
I'm
out
saying?
the
Like it
house.
doesn't work like that. No, he wasn't, baby. By the time when she did this shit, he was working from home.
But he
He
wasn't
chose to
at the
work from
house
home
when
to
this
help
happened.
her.
They
Oh,
took the
because he
baby
had
to the
left
doctor.
and
Girl,
left her a 30-minute
They took the
window.
baby to the doctor, and then they prescribed medication. And then at that
but
time,
what's
he
crazy
was
is,
filling the medication. They have a whole call log.
girl,
They have a call
I
log of him
don't,
calling them and being like, "Hey, is this the right
girl,
medication?"
did nobody say, don't know? No, he said, oh, they don't have Pedialyte. What other brand can I get? Bitch came home with Pedialyte. If you're telling me they don't have a brand, but you brought the brand home, like you could have called her and she could have been on the phone. What was she saying when she was on the phone, on the receiving end? What was she saying? We don't
But
know. Make shit up. Have you seen his best friend? Have you seen his new wife? Everybody is identical in this shit. The best friend looks just like him, and he has straight hair. He has the Patrick has curly hair, and the wife, they look alike. Like freaking mind fuck. It really is. It's like, what color is the dress?
Wow.
Is it purple or is it pink? Is it blue or is
uh-huh.
it purple? It's really what's going on right now. Because like
Yeah,
we are so invested in this goddamn topic.
I
I am so
see.
curious to know how it's going to end. Y'all, it's on my FYP up and down. I can't help it. When it comes to crimes, because I love the little somebody killed somebody. I love watching that shit.
Hmm.
So when it comes down to this, it's really like, damn, we're seeing this shit in real. This happened like 3 years ago, but
Yep.
we're going through this shit right now in real time because the trial just started happening.
Yep.
So it's really it's really
Wow.
good. It really is. I love it. So I'm
Do you
curious.
think
I
that
don't
she's going to
know,
take the stand though,
but
or no?
I don't know what. It's crazy to me because she hasn't said anything yet. Like
If she takes
she's
a
just sitting
stand,
there
she
so
opens
cold
herself
faced
up for
it.
cross.
But I can't say. Look, when you look at her face, that bitch looks psychotic too.
She
She
just
looks like a
lost her
psychopath
kids.
herself.
Whether she did it or not, she
Okay,
just lost her kids.
right.
And barely
Okay.
scraped away with her own life.
But at
But
least,
that's what I'm saying.
exactly.
She just
But
lost
at
her
least she's
kids.
crying. At least she's crying and ranting and raving about it. When I saw, girl, I watched damn crime TV on YouTube all the time. And when they say, oh, psychopaths don't show no emotion. And I saw Patrick, I said, oh, this nigga right here is the one that did it. Like
I
Yeah.
that's
mean,
it.
he
Travel
has to
over.
show
Patrick
facts
did
of
it.
what he knows.
I just feel like the guy's really smart and hey, I feel like he's really smart. So however it went, I feel like Patrick should be to blame in somewhere in this.
I mean,
You
no, I'm
don't,
not
I'm
saying he
sorry.
shouldn't be. I'm not
Even
saying he
if she
should
did
be.
do it, like I just feel like he needs to be charged to some extent. He needs to be charged with neglect
But what? Being a bad
or
husband?
something.
Yeah.
Look,
That's what I was about to
Yeah,
say, but I almost wish she would have just left him. Like
seriously.
if they had been going through a divorce and stuff, whatever, that would have been different
Yeah.
too.
Oh, I gotta pee.
but that's not the case. She literally was
Oh
taking
yeah,
care
okay.
of the kids, and they were saying she gave such detailed notes that she was a control freak, and that is why
Okay.
Or
they
she was the
think.
nurse, really good at
Well,
taking notation, but whatever.
they think that's why she had. That's they're trying to put that in as the motive.
Mm,
She
yeah.
didn't want to, she
Yeah.
did not like her life, so she wanted to end it. So she took her kids out also because she didn't want the kids to be raised by somebody else.
Okay.
That's
Well.
what the defense is saying.
All
Or I'm
right.
sorry, what prosecution is saying.
I just
Well, it
don't know if
does
I can
seem
think somebody
interesting.
is. It is.
It
I
does seem
just don't
It
know
interesting.
what
is,
the
it
I
excuse
will
is.
now
somebody
be
is that
able
makes
to
a
understand
control
a little bit
freak.
more when I see it and stuff, whatever. So thank y'all for telling me about it. Um, if we get more information, we'll obviously let the people know, or y'all can let me know in case I don't tune back in. So, good
She won't.
night. Yeah, I probably won't. This has been Who All Comin, the Kinfolk Podcast. I am Arun Assassin. We had Jay Monet and Queen B. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm in it like a tattoo. The way you wear that dress, they gonna attack you. Way you look at me, baby, I got you.